Hello.
Hey,
How
girl,
you doing?
starving and you on your page eating crabs. Don't do that.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. You looking
Yes,
good,
right.
girl.
Just trying.
Yes.
Don't
Ah,
just don't mind her. That's a client.
don't make me snatch her off, okay?
Girl, listen. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
So
Good.
I was waiting for a few more people to get on here. So now a lot of more people is getting on. Um,
Yes.
so we can talk. We can have some real talk. So
Yes.
anybody that follow me or anybody that's around me, they know like I'm for what's right. I'm real. I'm just a real motherfucker. I'm just real. Like you know what I'm saying? Just
Well,
like you.
what you
So
see is what you get.
real conversation right now.
hmm
Um, how should we start off? How should we start this off?
You tell me. We just got to get these people out here to vote. The ones that's undecided. I don't know why you would be undecided at this
I don't
point. The other
know
side
how they
has.
could be undecided either.
I,
If
I,
they go
I,
back to 2020, all you gotta do is go back to 2020. Let's talk about that,
well,
and
see, the
then that
problem with
is
that
tough.
is that they think the stimulus check came from him, and it did not. And the problem I'm having is that, see, let's just take it back. When they took government, I love y'all too. Hey, Joe, what's up? When they took government out of public school curriculum, we should have been worried.
Yes,
The reason why they did that got us here. No one knows how the government works. Everybody's going, she didn't do nothing for us as the vice president. The vice president can't do anything. That's just how the government works. She's not in a position to sign bills or pass any legislation. She's the vice president. So that is what's frustrating me right now because people are making it about one person, Kamala or Trump. And I don't know when is have you ever seen a team sport won by one person? I
fix.
wait.
So here's the thing that my biggest concerns is for me.
Mhm.
I don't know how long you've been watching me or how long you've been following me or whatever, but my concern was about my kids. Like all I
Mhm.
care about is the kids and the old people. I feel the rest of us we can make it somehow, some way. We can make it
I
right.
don't know that
So
because I've never lived through a dictatorship. So I'm not trying to. And I think people are playing Russian roulette with that. And that side is telling you exactly what their plan is. So all of that, oh, he didn't mean it, or it's not him. That's his team.
yeah,
You think they not in on the plan, on the game plan?
I know in 2020 my son got hurt from all this mess with Trump. Like my son, like the police beat him up, all this stuff. He
I'm
just walking down
sorry.
the street, him and my other son beat him up and everything, and it was like a whole big thing. And it's like if you put that type of hatred out there, like you understand what I'm saying? How can you even become a president? How can you even be somebody of power to sit there and let things like this go on? Like so much bad stuff just going on with this man in
Well,
office.
the problem I'm having is that, no one's checking this dude. Like, and then people are somehow forgetting the things that he's saying. It's
And
out
doing. And
it,
doing. Like
and
if I
doing.
don't win, what's gonna happen? Like all of this stuff. Just like I put on there the other day about how my mother in law, how they affecting old people. They calling these old people. Not only are they calling them, they sending them text messages saying that they already vote. And thank God she's still in her right mind. But what if she was one of them 70-year-olds that don't know no better? I'm like, oh, did I vote? I already voted already.
hmm
Like that's not cool.
My grandmother is 100, and she sure went to vote. And
No,
but
I'm
when
talking about
she
they
started,
sending out text
oh yeah,
messages to their phones.
I know they're trying to they're trying everything,
They
and so
played a lot
that's
of
what I'm.
mind games.
That's what I mean. If your vote wasn't so precious, they wouldn't be trying all these crazy antics to take it away from you. And if you don't realize, if you don't vote this time, you may not ever get a chance to vote again.
Yeah, I
That's
believe that.
very real.
Well, ain't nobody going back in time. We're not going back.
We not going back in time, and I just honestly,
So y'all better get out there
you
and vote.
gotta vote. Period. End of story. And here's the thing: you can't complain if you don't go to legislative meetings. These things are available for the public. If you don't go to town hall meetings, if you are not actively involved in the politicking that's going on in your community, then you cannot complain. You can't go, well, they didn't do this, well, they didn't do that, they didn't do. What did
But
you
that's
do?
all I keep hearing people saying. Like, just go vote.
Ain't
Like, what
nobody
difference
gonna
is it
come
gonna
and
make? It's gonna
save
make a big
you.
difference because when you get out
Absolutely.
there and you can't even go out to the store. Remember when he gave them permission to even like to use force? Like, what? You can't do that. Like, it's like we living in a third world country when he started all this foolishness.
He had no plan for the pandemic. People died. He
I
had
was
no
one of them.
plan.
I was one of them that almost died. I was in the
Well, thank
hospital
God
for
you
31
didn't.
days. No, seriously, 31 days. I saw so many people die, so many people in the hallway, so many people come and go out of my room. Like, all of this stuff when he was president. It's a
He
lot.
had no plan. And so what do you think his plan is coming up? Like, what's the plan? I still haven't heard it. I heard that he's going in with his list of enemies. Um, what is that? How is that going to save the economy? I know that he is giving tax credits to. I'm not even in that tax bracket, baby. I'm not in that tax bracket.
So, I remember with the BET thing that you did with Project 2025. Let's talk about
Yes.
that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just felt like enough people didn't know were alarmed. I was like, "What? Let me shake the table," because people are walking around like everything's hunky dory, and they've been talking about this for at least 2 years. I had been hearing about it.
So, I asked a lot of black women, like, what does this moment mean for us as black women? Like,
This,
this
hmm
presidency. What does it mean, like, for us? For you, let me say for you.
this is the most important moment of my lifetime. I'm 54. Look, I'm telling y'all, young babies out there, I've lived the best part of America, where I was able to go outside and play without being afraid of getting snatched up by a white van, and and play until the street lights come on. I've come from that. My hope and why I'm working so hard is that y'all's kids can live to see 54. I mean, you're talking about a party that is denying global warming. These storms ain't getting milder, they're getting worse. What do you think that comes from?
And I'm gonna say this: Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Like, let me tell y'all this. Y'all see what I do, and this on a small scale compared to what needs to be done. Now,
Mhm.
y'all seeing them 2,000 and something kids in line for hygiene stuff. Y'all see the kids that need the coach. Y'all think this man gonna care about us? Do y'all think anybody's gonna help us? Like, no.
He tried to give
So y'all better vote.
5 innocent black men the electric chair for a crime they did not commit. And he's still standing 10 toes down on that. And these men have been found, they're exonerated. And he's still standing 10 toes down on that. Does that sound like someone that cares about our community?
Don't care at all.
Do you tap into how many people they've executed when he was in office?
Wow. And y'all still talking about why should y'all vote Kamala? At some point, I laugh at people when they say that they are going to vote for Trump, and they got the same skin tone, especially
But
the
I'm not voting, baby. Somebody just said good for y'all because I'm not voting. Not voting is voting, sweetie. Not voting is voting. So you're still you're voting against your own interest by not voting. And see, you're still making it about one person. Kamala can't pass a law by herself. She needs a team. She needs the House. She needs the Senate. That's why y'all gave Barack Obama the blues, because he did not have the team.
and so don't complain. I don't want to hear y'all complaining. No, this, that, and the third. No, y'all better get your asses out there and vote. Real talk. Y'all better get out there and vote blue.
Seriously. Because I feel like some of these people are bots as well.
Well, if they don't vote, you're gonna see.
Yeah, because
Just like when they told us we
it's
couldn't come out our
interesting how they
homes.
hop on our page when we're talking, but ain't nobody hopping on theirs. I'm not over there trying to convince them, but why are they over here trying to convince us? Like, that's weird to me.
Hmm. And then all the other stuff, like it's just so much going on, like the riots, and I'm talking about it was so many people, like how they just when Trump was in office. I mean, when they did the last presidency, When he was saying how they just was letting truckloads of cars with guns and grenades, that stuff just leaving it in the hood. Like, come on, y'all, wake up.
That's when I was living in Chicago. We was filming Empire in Chicago, and I remember some extra or something on the set. We were talking, and they were like, "Yeah, like they be doing like weird stuff in the hood." Like one day, I went out, and it's like they've been gentrifying a lot of the neighborhoods, right? So they'll knock down a series of buildings and it'll just be an open field. And this one kid was like, it was weird. Like one day they had like a box of Nikes just in the middle of the field. And I was like, why do you think that? Because they trying to set people up so they can get locked up. Like little things like that. Um, Taunting people in need. That's not cool.
Yeah.
All of a sudden guns showing up and now you calling Chicago the murder capital of the world. Well, who's dropping the guns off?
Yeah, because they really was leaving them right and like parking them cars and like leaving it open where it's guns and all this type of stuff that was in there. It's like when he just don't want no peace. It's no peace with him. It's just like all chaos. Like
Mm-hmm.
everything he do is deal with chaos. Who he don't even run the president. Like this shouldn't even be going on. It's like a kid's race, like the stuff that he's doing. It's like child's play, like stuff that
The,
he's doing. And
the
everybody
division.
that's so ignorant and they see it and they think it's funny and they think it's cute. It's not cute because this is who that y'all playing with that mess around to be our president again. It's like y'all crazy. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta wake up. Y'all better wake
I,
up. Food
I
is so
just
high.
hope.
Everything is so high.
Mm-hmm.
Food is so high. Like the kids are like it's like we're in poverty. It's like we're in a third world country. Like to see
Mm-hmm.
all these kids in need. Like it's no way that we should be like this.
It's the division for me. It's the division. Like I don't understand the division. It's just to divide and conquer. The more humans need humans at the end of the day. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. If the ocean crack open like they say it's about to, because we won't pay attention to global warming, we're gonna find ourselves needing each other, regardless of the color of your skin. So this division is what I have a problem with. We can't come to an agreement if we're divided. Why can't people sit down across the table and have a civilized conversation?
Yeah. It's
But
not
that's
it's
not
nothing
what he
civilized.
wants. That's not what
Whenever
that
he's
side
civilized, it's
wants.
chaos. There's nothing civilized about him at all.
Yeah.
So y'all just think about how it's gonna be when who wants to shut schools down? Who wants to like come on?
Why do you think they want to take away the school of
Like
education, the board of
how?
education? Why? Why do you think they want to do that? They don't want no more Barack Obamas. They don't want no more Kamala Harrises. They don't want anybody who understands and knows the law or government or how it works. Because then they can put people in who don't know nothing about nothing. And if anything, somebody said, why vote for Kamala? She's the one that's most qualified. She's worked in every
Period.
fucking branch of the government. What has he done? Kept black people out of renting his places.
Facts. Wow.
So
I just want to
I don't listen. Some people they're just don't are they're just gonna vote against their own interests. I don't understand what that is. But I feel like the majority understand. I feel like that's why I won't follow the polls and the numbers because I don't believe in all of that. What I see with my eyes is people are motivated. People are motivated. People are fighting for their freedom
facts.
because I've worked my ass off and I've accumulated my social security and I deserve it.
Yeah.
It's mine. I've worked how many years to get that?
Yeah.
How
So
is he
here's the thing, y'all.
qualified? Please explain to me how he's qualified. Anybody on here who's voting, tell me how he's qualified, please. And don't you can tell me because he runs a business. Most of his businesses have failed. So please explain to me why me and my friend here why we should vote for Trump. Tell me. I need to know a fact. Lay a fact out for me here.
Nobody's seeing
No,
anything.
all
They
they're
don't
going to
know. They
y'all
just
know.
going by hearsay. You know what I hate about our people? I hate that when one person says one thing and then other people go off on it. Like, do your own
Yeah.
research. Like, all you gotta do is they use Google for everything else. You do your own research, and then that way
Yeah.
you'll find out
And then
for yourself.
making homelessness a crime is a goddamn crime. My father fought for this country in Vietnam. and got back, and it found himself homeless.
She
So
just told you
now
100 reasons why you should
So
vote for
now you
Kamala.
mean to tell me I done risked my entire life for the freedoms of this country, right? Now I come back, I may have mental issues because war ain't normal, right? I don't understand how you go to war and come back normal. I come back, I have issues. You really don't have any programs for me to get my mind back right. And then now I find myself homeless. So now I'm on the street because I don't have anywhere to live, but I risked it all for this country, and now you're gonna put me in jail. Now I'm a slave to this country. Make it make sense. Do you know how many homeless veterans we have in America?
Wow.
And that's how we think of them? Trash on the street that should be jailed when they're the reason why we have the freedoms we have?
Nobody, you know what's
Who
so interesting? Nobody can
answered the
answer.
question?
Nobody can
Somebody.
answer the question that you
Yeah,
asked.
I need
Why
to
should
know
you?
why. Why should I vote for him? I got money, but I'm not in that tax bracket that he's trying to give those. I'm not a billionaire, okay? So those tax credits is not gonna affect me. So please, 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 somebody make it make
Not one
sense. I'm
person
here.
can say
I
why.
want to listen. I want to listen. I want to listen. All you can say is Trump for president. Why? Tell me. I'm waiting.
Not one soul could say anything. So that's your answer right there.
Yeah, because silence speaks volumes.
Because if you ask why Kamala
We
should be
can
president, y'all
got a
come with
whole
a
list,
whole
a
list,
whole
a
list,
whole
a
list.
whole list. Where they disappeared, they're gone.
They still not saying anything.
They can't give me one reason.
Mm-mm. There's no logical reason. That's why. Yeah, people, we gotta stop being ignorant, y'all, and we gotta get out and vote. So on Tuesday, y'all, everybody who showed me their like I voted sticker or whatever, I'm definitely gonna be giving out free food to help to try to you know, like give them some oomph because we need it.
Yeah, I still looking for the answers. Not there. Well, I hope this helped the undecided decide. Because you can stay undecided all you want. Undecided does rolling your eyes, baby. Say something.
And
Say
just think
something, sweetie.
and
You
think
rolling
about
your
y'all
eyes.
kids.
Say something. Give me something. Don't
And
roll your eyes. Talk.
think about y'all kids that be in my line. Why they in them lines? Why they in the food lines? Why they in the clothes lines? Why they in the book lines? Why they in the coat lines? Why they need you? That ain't nobody. Come on, y'all. Like seriously, you think he care about us? No, not at all. You
Vote.
think he gonna come help us? No, not at all.
It's called chess, not checkers, and that's how they winning with the law. With the law. So you can't complain if you're not out there making moves to help pass these laws. Ain't nobody gonna save you. People fought and died for your right to vote. Vote like your ancestors died for that right. I saw that post today. I reposted it because it's incredible. I mean, that touched me to the core. And it has to be
Yeah,
a landslide because that Supreme Court is stacked. And we got
y'all.
3 more seats coming up. So that means, say you get in trouble with the law, right? And your court gets passed, your case gets passed to the Supreme Court, and you're a black person. Do you think your chances will fare well when it gets up to that Supreme Court?
Y'all still can't answer. That says a mouthful right there.
Not being negative, but what has changed? What does that mean? What do you mean what has changed? What has changed? I don't understand that question. I wanted to answer it. See, I'm willing to have an intelligent conversation. Anyway, now you done talked about food. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna send you my picture of my sticker so you can send me a plate of that food.
I will. I'll ship you some. And whenever you close
We
because Fuzzy
sound
got some.
delusional like Kamala. How are we delusional, sweetie? Please come back, bring it back, run it back. How are we delusional? Please explain.
But that's the same person that couldn't say nothing, give you one reason about
Yeah,
Trump.
but you calling names. You calling people names. That's all you know how to do, sweetie, is call names. Sticks and stones. What you got? But just nothing but names. Okay, go ahead on, sweetie. God bless you anyway.
And you're gonna be one of the ones
Anyway,
that's affecting. Whoever that is, you're gonna be one of the ones that is affecting. So
Elon Musk said it's gonna be hardships for some people. That's cool with you? You all right? You good with that hardship? Cause don't end up homeless, cause then you're gonna be in jail. Now you're gonna be a slave for real.
cause he gonna probably shut all them shelters and everything else down, honey.
Forget about it. Any mental health, anything, bye bye.
And we, y'all know, we need that. We need that in the hood, real bad.
Yep. So anyway, I'm still trying to look at these. It's hard being on live. That's why I don't do it because I have ADD. Yeah, all they can do is just do jokes and make funny.
Yeah. Well, the most important thing is that we're trying to get across to y'all. Please vote.
Please
Please
vote. It
vote.
matters. If it
Please.
didn't matter, they wouldn't be trying to steal your vote. They keep purging votes. Why do you think that?
Did you see how they burning up the ballot boxes
They're
and everything?
about burning up ballot boxes. Somebody said, Taraji, don't go back and forth with people Harriet would have left behind. Ain't that the truth? Biden caused the tax increase. Oh, I see. Okay, I can't do this. This is too much. I gotta get back to my piece. Please vote. Or next year, this time could look very, very different.
Yeah, and dark.
Hmm.
Now y'all remember all
That part.
that violence and all that stuff? They gave permission to do all kind of stuff to us. You had to stay in your house like you was a prisoner, like all this crazy stuff. Like it was too much. I know
Yeah.
because my son got hurt. My son JJ got hurt by cops
I'm so
overdoing
sorry for that.
their job, like walking down the street. Like, come on. So, therefore, y'all definitely better be out there on Tuesday to vote. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Please vote. Thank you so much, babe. Send me them crabs.
all right. I got you.
Have a good weekend.
All right. You too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Order your natural soaps and body oils, natural detox, CBD sticks and pre-rolls, vapes, hair and skincare products. 20% off at night and dayherbals.com.